welcome to this week's free video newsletter for Trade with Precision. My name's Craig Cobb, and I want to take you through what I call the 3Rs. Now, the 3Rs are something that I genuinely believe can transform your trading in a relatively short period of time if you can pull it off, bring it together, and make it something that is ingrained within your trading. So this particular video isn't about the specifics of certain charts today. It's more about how you can improve your trading going forward, and often very quickly. Okay, so it's all about structure, really. All right, the first R of the 3Rs is routine. Now, what you'll notice here is I have a list of different FX to start off with, scrolling all the way down through the energy into some index, metals, and then some agricultural products, and finally in the bottom, treasury. And I've just got a random British pound in there because that's been moving a lot. So my routine every single day is quite simply to start with Aussie against the dollar. Okay, of course, unless the night before I've written down a number of markets that I think are right for me to check first thing the next morning. If that's the case, then I'll do that. But I usually start from the very top here, and I simply start by monthly, weekly, daily on these higher time frames. And effectively what I'm looking for is a daily trend. So if I have a look here, and it's more so the daily that my eyes are sort of looking at the immediate starts of the week. Well, actually, the start of the week, it's daily and weekly, but the daily, what it does is it gives me a good glimpse as to what's going on and where the momentum is. Now, keep in mind that you'll see that these charts don't look really big right here. That's okay. I've got 3 screens. Each one of these charts blow up to be a full screen, a full monitor at home. Alright, that's where I'm trading from right now. So, having a look at this, there's not a great deal of momentum, so I'm not too interested in that. I'll move straight to the next product. And what I'm looking for is just that daily trend. That is it. I'm looking for a daily trend. Here we have one on euro dollar. Then I move down through the other time frames to the 16-hour, the 12-hour, looking to see if there is any of my trading strategies that are setting out. Then I move to low swing. And what I can see here is there is actually something that is of interest. As long as it doesn't get too much bigger, it's coming back into that buy zone. Not really the strongest level of support and resistance, but it's definitely pulling back into that buy zone. I'll just delete that. So if it wasn't to be on this time frame and it kept on trading, I keep looking to the lower time frames, looking for my opportunities for potential trade setups. I do that through every single product in the morning. I write down the products that are trending, and then I go back through them at certain stages during the day. So that's my routine for scanning. The second part of the R's is the reporting. Reporting is something that a lot of people don't do. Okay, so I've got everything in here, right? I'll have a look here. Trades is one of my things. Folders. Jump into 2014, just randomly March, and just jump on the last one, whatever that is. And you can see, right, so here's my reporting. Week ending, this is back in March of 2014 with a 5.93% profit. I write down the positives and negatives. I put everything in there that is important to me about that week. I also have each of these individual trades listed. You can see this first one was actually a losing trade. Okay, you can see them all listed. Moving through, all the time frames are captured, so I can see absolutely. See, I've got daily zoomed out, and then I've got daily. So I've got it zoomed out so I can see that support and resistance level, and I can see it here on the daily. Alright, then I've got the outcome slide. Alright, this was a cluster trade. I actually stopped out by a bee's dick, as I call it, which is a very small margin. I didn't realize that was going to pop up there, guys. Totally random choice here for this week, but yeah, as you can see there, it was a loss. Obviously the risk was managed there, and there was a losing trade on that. And I just go through and I just report everything, live screenshots. If I blow them up, nice and easy to see, really clear, really evident, really precise, and I can put the outcomes, I put in all the information that I want to, that I think is worthwhile gathering, and yeah, you can see I'm very honest. I show the winners and the losers, and then I do a weekly wrap. Then I also do a monthly wrap, and I think it is extraordinarily important because that brings me to the third R, and that is reflect. What I can do is at the end of every week, I write this report. So throughout the week, throughout the week, I'm creating these slides of what I'm taking, why I'm taking the trade, and monitoring it like that. And then at the end of the week, I'll collate that week, reflect on that week, reflect on whether I traded flawlessly to my strategies, manage my risk perfectly, and any of the other things that are important. And then I'll write it down here, what the positives were, what the negatives were, and then I finish it like this, like for example, this one. I'll continue to remain humble and focused and do the same thing I have since the start of the year and trade well. So it's about working towards a goal, and that goal is to be the best trader I possibly can be. It's been a good week. I can't get ahead of myself here. I've got to remain humble. I've got to make sure that I continue to move forward, that I do the correct things to make sure I maintain that trading profit and that trading, not just the profit, because good trading comes before profit, but it's that reflecting, and I do it at the end of each month as well. So they're the 3 R's to becoming a successful trader in my view, and it's got nothing to do with actually taking trades. It's to do with everything leading up to and post taking the trade. That brings me on to the webinar this week that we have coming up, and it is how to learn a simple 6-step trading strategy. This is with Adam Harris, one of our traders, and it really is, as I say, I've got the 3 R's. We got a webinar this week, which is the 6-step trading strategy. This webinar is going to take you through trend flow strategy. It's going to show you some detail about how to apply the strategy. It's going to show you different views of the different strategies we trained, and it's going to show you a bunch of other high probability trades that are available as a TWP client. Now, of course, the first day is Tuesday, 23rd of August, and it is at 8 p.m., 3 p.m. New York, 5 a.m. Sydney the next day. Just the one, and I suggest that you jump onto that. A huge amount of detail by one of our top traders in Adam Harris. Well worth jumping on that, guys, and making sure that you register right now. Guys, have a fantastic trading week. I hope that was beneficial, and yeah, just something a little bit different, bit more of an educational touch on it this week, and hope that it helps you out. Thanks for your time, guys. Bye for now.